Football fans, buckle up! The transfer market is going absolutely wild, and today we've got some seriously big updates. A Manchester City star heading to Everton, Tottenham going hard for a future Brazilian sensation, Nottingham Forest closing in on a young talent from City, and a potential blockbuster involving Real Madrid's Rodrygo. Oh, and Chelsea aren't sitting still either. They're pushing for Xavi Simons with some sneaky moves involving Christopher Nkunku. Before we dive in deeper, I need you to perform the ultimate football hat trick. Like this video, share it with your mates, and subscribe to Football Central Bureau. That's how you show you're a true football lover and part of the FCB family, where we break down all the biggest stories in world football. All right, let's get into it. Number 1, Jack Grealish to Everton. Loan deal confirmed. We start with the headline story. Jack Grealish is leaving Manchester City for Everton on a season-long loan. Yes, you heard that right. The 28-year-old England international, who joined City from Aston Villa in 2021 for a British record fee of £100 million, is now making the switch to Goodison Park. The deal, loan until the end of the season. Option to buy for £50 million in the summer of 2026. Medical taking place today. Why is this happening? Well, Grealish has found himself on the fringes at City. Despite winning the treble last season and adding more trophies this year, he hasn't consistently nailed down a starting spot in Pep Guardiola's side. Competition in the attacking areas is fierce, with Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku, Bernardo Silva, and others all fighting for places. Sean Dyche, Everton's manager, has been desperate to add creativity and attacking quality to his team. Everton have struggled for goals in recent seasons, and Dyche believes Grealish's ability to carry the ball, draw fouls, and create chances could be a game changer. Everton had actually looked at other options earlier in the window. Names like Malik Fofana and Tyler Tibbling were on the short list, but both deals fell through. When the opportunity for Grealish came up, they pounced. For Grealish, this is also about timing. We've got the World Cup coming up, and he needs regular minutes to secure his place in Gareth Southgate's squad. This loan could be the perfect reset for him, and Everton fans will be hoping to see the best version of Grealish again. Let me ask you this. Do you think Grealish can rediscover his form at Everton, or is this a risky move for both sides? Let me know in the comments. Number 2, Savinho, Tottenham Hotspur's big push. Next up, we head to North London, where Tottenham Hotspur have put €50 million on the table for Manchester City's Brazilian winger Savinho, also known as Savinho. City have rejected the opening offer. They want closer to €70 million to make a deal happen. Who is Savinho? He's just 20 years old. A hugely talented winger who's been impressing in recent seasons. Quick, skillful, and with an eye for goal, he's seen as one of Brazil's next big stars. Why the move? Here's the interesting part. Savinho isn't unhappy at Manchester City. There's no bust-up with Pep Guardiola, no behind-the-scenes drama. But like many young players in a stacked squad, he wants regular football, and he knows the World Cup is coming. Playing every week for Tottenham would give him a better shot at making Brazil's squad. Why Tottenham want him? Ange Postecoglou is building a fast attacking side at Spurs, and Savinho fits that vision perfectly. He's exactly the type of dynamic wide player Postecoglou loves, someone who can beat a man, stretch defenses, and open up space for the likes of Son Heung-min and James Maddison. The challenge €50 million wasn't enough. If Spurs are serious, they'll need to come back with something around €70 million. It's a big investment, but if Savinho lives up to his potential, it could be worth every penny. Spurs fans, here's one for you. Would you pay €70 million for Savinho right now, or wait and risk another club snapping him up? Number 3, James Mcatee to Nottingham Forest. Almost done. Our third story is about a young talent making a big move for regular football. James Mcatee, one of Manchester City's brightest academy products, is on the verge of joining Nottingham Forest. The details: transfer fee around £22, £23 million. Personal terms already agreed. Final stage just waiting for the clubs to sign off. Mcatee had plenty of interest in Germany. Borussia Dortmund, Eintracht Frankfurt, big names were circling. He even visited some of those clubs to see the facilities and meet the staff. But in the end, he's chosen Forest. Why? Simple, he wants Premier League football every week. Forest can offer him that, plus the chance to be a key player rather than a squad option. For City, it's another example of selling well from their academy. They've developed Mcatee, given him experience, and are now cashing in for a solid fee. Number 4, Manchester City eyeing Rodrygo. This is where things get spicy. If Grealish, Savinho and Mcatee all leave, Manchester City could look to bring in a big-name attacker, and one of the names on their list is Rodrygo from Real Madrid. Pep Guardiola is a huge admirer of Rodrygo. He's been watching him for years, even before he made the move from Santos to Madrid. Rodrygo has pace, technical ability, and that killer instinct in big games. We've seen it in the Champions League countless times. The reality check: Real Madrid love him and won't let him go cheaply. The window is closing in less than 3 weeks. Rodrygo himself is happy at Madrid, so it would take a massive offer to tempt him. But City have the money, and if they feel they need a top-class replacement, they could test Madrid's resolve. City fans imagine Haaland, Foden, Doku, and Rodrygo in the same attack. That's scary. Number 5. Chelsea and Xavi Simons. Finally, we head to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are keeping up their pursuit of Xavi Simons. The Dutch midfielder is currently at RB Leipzig, and he's made it clear that he'd like a move to Chelsea. Talks are ongoing between the two clubs. Chelsea are also exploring a separate move that could see Christopher Nkunku return to Leipzig. This isn't a direct swap, they're separate deals, but it could make negotiations easier if both clubs are happy. Xavi Simons is seen as a versatile attacking midfielder who could slot into multiple positions. Chelsea's recruitment team believe he could be a long-term piece of their project under Mauricio Pochettino. Recap and closing. So, here's where we stand. Jack Grealish to Everton. Loan deal confirmed. Medical today. Savinho to Spurs. €50 million bid rejected. City wants €70 million. James Mcatee to Nottingham Forest. Almost done for around £23 million. Rodrygo to Manchester City. Interest is real, but deal will be very difficult. Xavi Simons to Chelsea. Player wants the move. Talks continue. These are huge moves with big consequences for the season ahead. The Premier League could look very different in just a few weeks. Now I want to hear from you. Is Everton the right move for Grealish? Should Tottenham pay up for Savinho? Could Rodrygo actually leave Real Madrid? Drop your thoughts below. I read every single comment. And don't forget, smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe to Football Central Bureau. We're here every day with the latest transfer updates, breaking news, and inside stories so you never miss a beat. Because in football, the game changes fast, and we're here to keep you ahead of it.